The number that the majority calorie trackers offer you is just a guesstimate and inaccurate. But we will look into that later. First, let's learn how to calculate accurate calories that will get you desired results. The way to do that without a calorie tracker is that you don't. You just don't. You know how much you eat every day, what's your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and how many times you eat junk food. You know all of that. Just keep in mind the average amount of food you eat in a week or two. If your goal is to gain weight, then eat more. Maybe you are eating 5 pieces of bread daily. Then add 1 or 2 extra pieces to that. Eat an extra cup of lentils or pulses or nuts. If you want to lose weight, then first strike out the junk food. For example, if you are eating junk food 2 times a week, then reduce it to 1 time. Be honest with yourself. That itself will help a lot. If luckily you aren't eating junk food regularly, then just strike out some food items. Maybe decrease the amount of rice and a couple of pieces of bread. It's not possible to calculate with 100% accuracy the amount of calories a particular food item has, especially junk food. The restaurant isn't going to measure the amount of oil, sauce, and other stuff it's going to put into your dish. Apples come in different sizes and types. You can't look at it and say it has 116 calories and feed it inside your fitness tracker. That's why use your common sense. You know your body. For how much time you are the same weight, what you are eating, the lifestyle you are following. Just be honest with yourself. And you yourself will find out the reason and solution to your problem. Let's look at why majority of those calorie tracker apps, websites, workouts or the watches don't work. Let's take a simple example. Two people, one's 100 pounds and the other one is 200 pounds. Both have to do 20 squats. Who's working harder? The answer is the 200-pound person. Now let's say that the person is a muscular wrestler and does hundreds of squats every day. However, the other person is a beginner. Now who's working harder? Muscle mass and your body fat percentage play a huge role in burning calories. Even if your tracker has the option to feed in your body fat percentage, how are you going to calculate it? Some people can have a shredded upper body and yet have fat legs. How will you calculate in that scenario? The conclusion is that there's no perfect number of calories an exercise would burn. If someone is claiming that their workout will burn a specific amount of calories, then mostly it's a scam. Stay away from that. Now, these calorie trackers have certain tools that they use to provide you with a number. Majority of them use the heart rate sensor. Now let's take another example. One person is walking for 2 hours, easy, and other one is watching the scariest 2-hour horror film. Who will have higher heart rate and who is burning more calories? The answer is obvious, which is heart rate doesn't calculate how many calories you are burning. Heart rate can differ from person to person. Fit people can have lower resting heart rates compared to unfit people. Does that mean that unfit people are burning more calories because they have a higher heart rate? No. Whatever the tracker provides you is just a guesstimate. Unless there's some super costly high tech tracker which I am unaware of. And most people can't afford that much. And it's not necessary to afford any tracker. Let's now look at the apps and websites which will again provide you with a guesstimate. It's not possible to perfectly calculate how many calories a particular food item has. These websites have a fixed program which it uses for everyone. It may say you are burning 3000 calories, when in reality the number could be a lot less. What's more important here is that people feed in wrong info. If a person is sedentary, then he may choose the lightly or moderately active option. If a person eats junk food daily, then he or she may say, I eat only once a week. That's why I said in the beginning, be honest with yourself for your own good. If you agree with yourself that yes, you eat a lot of junk food, then you have your solution right there. Unless you are a competitor or fitness is your profession, don't stress yourself with counting calories. Another thing people get confused about is sweating, but that will require another video. If you want to see that one, then subscribe to Brawny Fitness and comment below. Like and share this video with your friends who are planning to invest in a calorie tracker.